We had not been on the farm very long, and we kind of made decisions about what kind of animals that we wanted to raise here. And somewhere along the line, we decided that we wanted to try and preserve heritage breeds. And so we ended up ultimately with Scottish Highland cattle, Leicester long-wool sheep, multi-breed pigs, and different heritage breed chickens.
Having spent my summers on my grandparents' farm, I was exposed to all of those different facets of farm life and helping with the animals and animal husbandry. So I thought, other people might enjoy seeing this too. How do we go from animal to a sweater?
One of the things that we kind of overdid was the raising of sheep. The little lambs were cute. We didn't want to butcher them, and we just kind of started accumulating a large flock of sheep. And we would shear them, and we produced wool products with them, which we still do today. So we opened it up to the public, and we had up to 110 people in 2 shifts sitting on straw bales in the barn watching the sheep shearing, and it was a raving success.
Over the years, we've done many different activities here on the farm. We raise and sell the Scottish Highland beef, and we raise pork and lamb and chickens, and we sell eggs. We've hosted learning camps and wellness walks and tours and special events. We host monthly meals where we gather around food and we talk about that. Food is the focus. And we've gathered in small groups with church family. And the common element in all of this, as we've been seeing, is people. Bringing people together. So we learn from each other, we work together, we can share a meal together here, and we can even have fun together.
And having bigger organizations come out here, Minnesota Textile Center, University of Minnesota has a program where they have training in agriculture, people coming from other countries. We had a contingent come from Morocco with 5 or 6 agricultural people. And as we had more of these more sophisticated groups, we outgrew the barn. And consequently, Jennifer, who is a world-class visionary, dreamed up 13 different varieties of buildings that we needed. And ultimately, this was the final. It can function in a lot of different ways. It can have groups as small as 5 or 6, up to probably, if we wanted to, 80 people. There can be breakout sessions in smaller rooms. We have a bedroom so we can have farm stays. We have like a kitchen type area so that she can do cooking classes and how to incorporate herbs into your diet, how to cook healthy. All of these things can be done in the middle of the winter. It can be 20 below zero outside. We're not all huddled, freezing to death in a barn, trying to be attentive to what we're talking about. Jennifer and some of her lady friends have ventured off into doing line dancing and square dancing, and that's been a tremendous hit here. So it's becoming a community hub or a community center.
The name Shed, it's actually an acronym. The S stands for store. We had moved our store up from the old milk room of the barn into a corner of this new building. The H is for housing because we've got rentable rooms. The E is for education because we're planning to have a whole bunch of classes here. And the D is for destination. So if you're looking for a place for a business luncheon or a class that you'd like to bring in, or bring in your own business to rent a room, an overnight, get something from the store, stock your freezer, come on out to the Shed. We would love to have you.